Hey guys, welcome back. It's grimreaper coming at you from another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully looking after yourself and a positive start to the week wherever you are in the world. We're back on BM's account today. We're going to do a champion showcase on BM's account. I've been wanting to try this champion out for a while, and it's going to be a champion unity showcase. Actually, I suppose I'm doing a video on this before, but BM has access to a lot of the champion unities, which actually is really good because it allows me to do the videos, right? So a big shout out to BM and always helping the channel and etc. But today we're going to do a champion showcase on the Shadow King, TETSUYA or whatever his name is. I can't pronounce his name that well because of dyslexia. But you can see in the faction we're actually missing a couple of the STF champions in this faction, like Yumiko and Shizen. So we're kind of gonna have to work with what we've got for today's video, and then we'll see on what's what. So let's go over his kit and let's see what we enjoy about his kit. So we'll start off with the aura. Champion unities always have like a lot of shenanigans going on. He has speed in all battles by 19%, which is fantastic, and a critical rate in all, which by 15% as well, which is fantastic for Factual Wars, etc. Then he has a passive ability. The champion turns the champion's turn meter by 15% when an enemy champion takes a turn. If there are multiple champions on the team with a skill, only one will activate. Now, this champion's absolute nuisance in Faction Wars, and I think he's probably the main one I really hate. And the only time I really enjoy going against him is when it's Lizardman and Marantu just locks him out of this passive because it's just so damn broken with the rest of his kit, right? It's really difficult to counter. Then anyway, so with one faction Unity, it was 10 meter increase effects are used on all allies are 20% more effective. 20% increase use on enemies are 20% less effective. If there are multiple champions on his team and they want to reactivate, then whenever this champion has their turn meter fill, increases the damage by their next attack by 5%, resets a skill is used, and if there are multiple it feels all allies are immune to turn meter reduction effects from enemies, which is pretty crazy. Now it says turn meter effects, so I don't think it's turn meter steal, but we can test it against Armants. Then he will start with a free, will attack one enemy, steals 100% of the target turn meter and places True Fear for 2 turns. This is a crazy one. Now this has a godlike multiplier, and his multiplier is a 5% and it's a godlike hit, which is absolutely insane. And then in the champion turn meter, the turn meter steals effects are effect, and True Fear cannot be resisted or blocked. Absolute nightmare for the block buffs, because you put block buffs so you can still land it. The way you can do this if it's weak hits, increases the champion's damage by the skill based on the differences between this champion's speed and the target champion speed, which I'm not too sure how that works. This also attacks all other enemies with more than 50% of turn meter, steals 100% turn meter, and places a True Fear on them for 2 turns, which is on a 4-turn cooldown. Pretty nutty. Then on the E2, he'll attack one enemy 2 times, places 2 extra hits if the target turn meter is less than 50%. We ignore a portion of the target defense that is equivalent to the target's turn meter, current turn meter. So I guess if it's 100%, he'll ignore 100% target. If they have 100% turn meter, he'll ignore 100% defense. Resets the skill is his champion is killed, and then he'll attack one enemy, fills his champion's turn meter of all allies by 10%. If this attack is critical, it should always be critical because he should always have 100% critical rate because he's a nuker in the day, right? So he should always get that. It's like a mini Sifi on A1, which is pretty nutty again. So we're going to test him out in 2 areas today. We're going to take a look at Hydra, see what you can do in damage in Hydra, and then we will take him into the arena as well. We're kind of put like a budget team together for this, so we'll take a look at that as well. So let me go ahead to get the Hydra team ready. Just to let you know, the A2 has a godlike hit as well with a multiplier of 2%, and then A1 is a strong ability with a multiplier of 2 as well. So it's kind of an interesting one. So let's get ready for Hydra and see what you can do. All right then, so this is a team we're gonna do. We will do a quick battle shortly, but before we do that, we've got one Shadow King in here, so he can do the ally attack with Lady M, because I think this is when he's got the best like unity kind of situation. We obviously have the speed, etc. We're gonna go into a normal battle. We'll see what the multipliers are like from his abilities against the turn meter, right? We also have increased attack for him as well, which is going to be super important. So we'll start off with this of our shenanigans. We just do the A1 here against him. Now this is not the most optimal team to kind of do, but it's okay to, you know, for today's video, right? So we'll come in with this. We've got the hex, we've got the defense down, etc. And then I kind of want to compare them against the T-Hux, right? T-Hux is also a champion unity, and we all know how nutty he is. So you can also team up with T-Hux as well. It's kind of a fun Hydra team if you wanted to mangle, I guess. So he's a strong affinity. Let's have a look what we would get. Let me put this on A1. See what we get on a him, and you'll see he would do it like allied attack. He will do his weak hits, which is fine. And then on A1, he's going to do 296k damage with defense down and weaken and etc., which is great. Then we're going to see what A1 will do, which is just a one hit. 350k damage. Again, the stats on him as well is not like super crazy, right? So this is against normal heads. It's not against like dead heads, which will have a bit of a damage increase. Then we'll do the A1 here and see what we can do as well. So you can see here we're going to get some damage for sure. And then we'll do the A1 here. We'll get some turn meter boost because there's some bits and bobs going on here. And then, yeah, we'll just put that on her there. Then we got A1, which is fine. We'll play the A2 here to kind of build up T-Hux a little bit. And then we'll test A2. There's no defense down, no weaken or anything like that. We'll go for the same heads. He's got a lot of turn meter. 161 and a 171, which is really solid. I'll see a counter attack there, which is pretty nice as well. Which coming in for both unities. Obviously, we'll play the A2 to cleanse that off. And then we'll come in with this as well. So really big numbers. Let's see if we can kill a head. So see what we get against the broken heads, right? Which will be really good to kind of see what's going on. Again, this is not the most optimal team going, but it's good to kind of see what's what. He's got ally protection, which will reduce our damage a little bit, which is fine. And then we got that there as well. He'll get feared. Yeah, he'll get feared there. Go into him. I guess we shouldn't hit fear head when we don't have veils, but you know, hey ho. I haven't wrangled Hydra in a long time. Again, pretty normal. You'll see you'll get slight turn meter boost every time that they do their shenanigans with all the buffs, which again is not too bad. And then we can see here, let's try to take him on there, see what we can do. And then we'll see our shenanigans here. Defense down. Weaken. That's nice. Oh, we died to reflection. I wasn't smart. I forgot about the reflection. Okay, ally attacker was pretty nice. He's got stun now. We should be ready to go ahead and kill the head soon. Fortunately, that's died, but hey ho. So we keep doing our stuff. Go with the veils. He's gonna get devoured in like soon. We'll do the ally attack so we can kill one of the heads and see what's what. So let's put the heals on him, the tier meter. See what we can do here. 115 and 500,000 with no defense down on the broken head. Nice. That's what you want to kind of see. We like the big numbers, right? Let's see what he will do with the T-Ox on the broken head. No defense down or weaken. T-Ox will do 350, 500,000 there. He will do 500,000 on a 1, which is only a single hit. Which is kind of actually pretty sweet. And then we'll see in second what we can do with A1. Why not? It's kind of cool to see. 250 on that ability. 270 again. It did cycle through his turns really well, which is, I guess, what you want to see. T-Ox, I think got provoked or something. Wasn't really paying attention to T-Ox. Okay, there we are. He will join allied tag from her, which is great. There's a lot of allied tags in this team, which is, going to give him more turns. We'll play our revive there. Still not ready yet on a A1 and A2, which is a little bit annoying. Because I kind of want to see what he do against a big head. Against a dead head, really. And T-Ox is a crazy champion for damage. Let's go into here, see if we can reduce the turn meter by breaking the head. Okay, cool. That's great. Let's play the A2 here, which is great. Getting burned. Maybe one there. Okay, so we have the increased attack on us, no defense down or weaken. That's fine. We're gonna go for this one here. See the numbers. We're gonna go 400. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. 400, bear in mind, no defense down or weaken. 650 on a 1 now. Again, let's go here. Because this head will pop soon. 1 million from T-Ox, no pressure. So the head popped before we had a chance to do our stuff. So let me speed this up. It'll give us increased attack again and Veils. And then we got A2 here, which is strong affinity. Sorry, weak affinity. Yeah, 1 million damage. Wow. It was like 1.6 on the 3 hits there, which is massive. So let's do a quick battle then on this. I'll see like what he gets compared to T-Ox, right? So let's do a free regroup. And then we'll just do a quick battle quickly. We're tanking this week, so it doesn't actually matter what's what. Okay, we didn't last all the way through. He got 62 million. T-Ox getting a 136. So not like crazy damage, but he is a single target DPS champion. And obviously we're not like controlling it, etc. And also didn't last very long, but not insane damage. But the build on him as well is not the best for Hydra, because like I would go like 9-piece Merciless and probably better Relic as well, because everything on his kit is built towards Arena. So I think there's some cases where you can put him in a better Hydra team. This is far from the best Hydra team. I'll just kind of threw him in for something we already use on their accounts. But we have like better nukers, etc. So let's take him into Arena and let's see what he can do into the Arena. Alright then, so we're back into the Arena. Let's see what we can find to kind of do. Now we've got a bit of a squishy team, but this is the best we can come up with on the account. I've got no Shuzen and I've got no Shuzen and I've got no Yumiko, so we've got to work with what we got for today's video, which is a bit of a one of them ones, but there's not much I can do. So we're gonna hopefully be faster in all the teams. I do feel like he would need to be fast. He's very, very squishy, so it's kind of a bit difficult to keep alive. So Stone Skin is a must for sure. So yeah, I'm actually gonna try set off Sigfrid's passive here, which is great. Unfortunately, we don't ignore block damage or anything like that, but it's gonna be one of them ones. Let's see if we can have a look against the Star Sage passive, as long as we don't weak it. So there was one weak hit there, which is interesting. But we can definitely do some shenanigans. He cycles for his turns very quickly, as you can see. I wanted to go for the passive first. He gets extra turn there, which is pretty sweet. And then we'll sleep you, so you don't get any smart ideas. And then we'll try and take you out here. Cool, we get a provoke. And that you can see that A2, sorry, the A1 did quite a bit of damage in the support mode, which is not a crazy one, but you can just see a pop and plenty of damage coming through there. Now let's see if we can find a fairly tanky team. We're not very high up in the arena, so we have a Morty Macabre here with Fabian and Freya, so this could be a fun team to try. Fabian might lock us out, could be an interesting one trying to take him on. It's a very squishy team, so Freya is a very annoying champion with a passive as well. A bit underrated for sure. Okay, so let's do the E1 into Freya. Coming in here. Okay, cool, we get rid of her. We do set off the passive, unfortunately, sorry, the sheep. And then we will try and take out. I wanted to test this. I'll test the next one against Stone Skin in a second. So let's go 1. Wow, we actually broke the Stone Skin and Morty Macabre. Wow. Did he steal it or did he break it? This champion, it doesn't have a steal, right? Steals 100% of the target's turn meter and places true fear. But he doesn't steal any buffs. So he must break. Oh, man. That's brilliant. Let's see what he can get. Wow, he broke the Stone Skin and killed Duchess. Wow, and it might not be the best Duchess build, but breaking Stone Skin on a support champion is no cheap thing. That's insane multipliers. All right, it's only level 99, but that's like it's pretty nutty on a support champion. Like, we're not talking a tap based champion. I doubt that we're faster here, to be honest, because I haven't got the fastest speed gear on. Okay, we've got Taurus. Taurus is only a 2-star, but Taurus is a HP and they reduce our damage as well because of the passive. So let's see what we can do here. Again, if someone gets a turn here, actually, we're kind of like turn into sardines, really. We'll come in, try and strip. Actually, let's not try and strip. Let's just play the stun, right? We don't want to do a strip. I want to see if we can break the Stone Skin. So let me see if we can do the A1 here. Sorry, I meant to do A1 now. Jesus. Okay, let me see Taurus Stone Skin. Okay, but you can see there again, nearly breaks it in cardio. It's pretty nutty. Breaks it, kills, resets. Damn. My friend has got some good multipliers, but you can see there he just dies to he did die to thingy, which is a bit is what it is, right? He's very squishy, but his damage is insane. Wow, like insane damage. Like the more turn meter they got, this absolute monster. I'm really impressed. Like we'll lose this team, but like the numbers that he's showing right now, like 200 and something, broke the Stone Skin again on tanky champions. He can just like solo teams, for sure. This is why he is so painful to face in hard faction wars, because his multipliers are insane. We strip the whole team as well. Can we one-shot the Taurus with ally attack? Maybe we can. I guess. We didn't really, because we got the Harima come in. That's fine. Let's see, we do here. We still have the stone skin on the Duchess available. Let's see. Wow. Okay. He damaged the stone skin like halfway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Could you imagine if you put this guy in Kraken groups and Stone Cleaver? Mamma mia. The damage is absolutely absurd. Wow. Let me see if we can break on Emrys. I don't know if we're faster here. We need to be faster, but again, Emrys is a HP base, right? They're like, these are tanky champions. Like Taurus, like even on bad builds, minimum 100k really. Okay, it's faster. It's a shame. It looks like he's gonna get outdone by the lockout. Because Sigfrid will just one-shot his whole team. There's no playing around with Sigfrid. His team's way too squishy. Okay, there's not much we can do there. We need to be faster, and I haven't got Shizen to kind of cheat with that. I say cheat because Shizen is pretty annoying. Taurus and Rishka with Marius. Is it doable? I feel like Taurus will just like counterattack me. Let's see if we can kill the UDK, because UDK should be in Stone Skin, right? So let's see what we can do here. And then we'll see if we can find like some tanky mythicals as well. Okay, so we'll play that. Played A1 into Arbiter. Played A2. And then I want to see if we can break Stone Skin's halfway. We did break the Stone Skin. Honestly, the stats that he's got as well, if I'm being honest, is not insane. Look at this. Just do the A1 straight past him there. With A1 Lane Wakagi, it's going to be absolutely. I reckon these two could potentially do something in live arena. Depends on your Sadia accounts, but like I think they could do something. Alright, so we have a Necrid here. Like this is like a fairly tanky champion. If it's built correctly anyway. Hopefully it's a bolster set. You don't see many tanky champions these days. No, it's not even a shield set. He's got like divine shield. Alright, let me see what he can do with outside increased attack. But he's breaking Stone Skin for sure. We'll play Harima, soften up the team a little bit. Got the provoke. We will go here. Just wipes the whole team. 250, 350. Support. No, a tanky champion here. I'm enjoying this champion unity. Really, it's really fun. It's just blitzerating everything. Oh my god. Who would have seen a day of using a Lady Kimmy in the meta these days, huh? Alright. Let's see. We'll go for him. Okay, we don't break the stone skin this time. To be honest, it's going to be hard to break the stone skin on... Oh, he didn't play the ability there. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we go to Harima. You know what? We can strip these buffs, actually. We can strip these buffs. Oh, it looks like Lady M just cleansed off the poke off, and that's pretty sweet. Okay, still not getting a stone skin there. Harima does get a turn though, unfortunately. Yeah, if we get the stone skin, If you can break the stone skin, you're looking quite good, honestly. Let's see if we can do this. There's a lot of negative affinity in the last fight. Oh, he's definitely a sweet champion. We have a full stone skin team here. I think you do need the ally attack to break the stone skin for sure. We'll see if we can break the stone skin on him. Let's see, get a bit of damage. Oh, can we one shot? You just one shot Taurus. Yeah, that is not normal. Just one shot Taurus. He's very squishy though. Very squishy. I don't know, like his damage is absolutely insane, but he's very squishy. So you would need to build him like you'd have to build a team around him. I think this is why we don't see a lot. This is a +4 team across the board here. I don't actually think we'd be able to outrun him though, that's the problem. Sigford. Let's see. Do we have any nice on defense? Any nice? Do we have any nice on defense? No, I don't think we've got any. We're just too far down. Oh, here we go. So we have nice Sigford, Armad, and Lady M. Okay, not a, it's definitely not the best built Sigford at nice because the nice has got heaven cast. So you should never have heaven cast. Okay, so he actually has no stone skin. That kind of says it all, right? Let's play the AoE stun here. So I feel like we can wipe the team. So he goes ahead and gets provoked. Let me see if we can take you out. Okay. Let's watch this. Passive gone. It'd be better to do his A2 actually against that against Nice, but yeah, that would do. Well, we should have gone for the strip though, actually. Alright, we provoked him. Do the A1. Let's go for the strip. Again, it's not the best built mythicals. Go in. He's got really strong synergy with Harima. But there's just you need that one last tanky champion to kind of make it work. Again, we have another nice here with she kind of just counters me with the passive or block damage. Bit of a shame. She's like everywhere in defense right now. Let's have a look. Again, we've already took on Necrid though. I just don't feel like these champions are tanky enough. Alright, let's see what we can do again. See if we have a nice here. If nice is in stone skin, it'll be a problem. But I think with like lower down arena and you face a nice, like the ones that are not built that well, I think you could do something against it, honestly. I'll take the Gizmak out. Gizmak's really strong. And then we'll play the A1 into Arbiter because we'll probably kill her. And then we'll play this. We just broke the stone skin. Oh, nice. Jesus. Okay, let's see what he can do on E2. That guy is not getting up. Damn, 300s. I don't know, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about him. Right, let me show you right the build. That's gonna be the bit you want to see, right? So we have a 4-piece Savage set, obviously. Any type of ignored defense set is gonna be really strong. I think if you can get like a really strong 4-piece stone skin, 4-piece Savage, that'd be the way to build him. But a 9-piece Merciless really fast could be really, really sweet. He does need 1 champion unity with him. So these are stats then behind my head. We've got about 8,200 attack, 262 speed, and 315 critical damage. You can see his HP is extremely low, which is not ideal, but everything else is looking really, really solid. So for Relic, I actually think Necrosis is really good. As you can see, he cycles really, really well, and this will increase the damage for the A2. So for me, Necrosis is a really strong relic for him. You could have maybe go Aspect of Sylph as well, because he can increase his own turn meter for the champions. But it will increase his damage by additional 35%. And then for the gemstones, we went with Configuration because he does turn meter, and I think this will actually help with his own kit. And then we actually went with, after killing a target, whereas next damage will ignore 12% of the target defense, which if they got low turn meter, could be additional strong stone for him as well. And then for me, there isn't many blessings that's gonna be really popular on him, but I think there's gonna be 2. I don't see the point of using Lightning Cage because he's gonna cycle through with Stone Skin really fast, even if they are faster than you. So I don't think that's gonna be really useful. I think Soul Reap is gonna be really strong on him for sure. I think Soul Reap is the strongest one on him, and I think the second best one could be also Life Harvest, because on the 5 sorry, on the 3-star give you 20%, sorry, 10% turn meter fill, and then on the 5 and 6-star you're going to get 20% and 30% turn meter fill, which would be insane. If you revive, he's going to take a turn basically, plus whatever buffs as well. It's absolutely insane kit. But here, have the chances for him to be counter-attacked really does sound popular for me. And then Cycle of Violence just give him a really good chance to get the cooldowns, which you can see his multipliers are really high. Shield Breaker, because he doesn't actually ignore shield, so you could try use Bolster to slow him down a little bit. But again, I think he still rips through the shield from all the Stone Skin he was ripping through. So a really, really strong champion unity. I think a lot of people don't use him because the champion unity, the faction itself is not super strong, and he is squishy. So it's easy to kill him if you can get a turn. That's the problem. If you can get a turn, I think if you had a better built champion unity, he's going to be absolutely insane, or better champions. So I think, with my personal opinion, that this guy will get more insane as they keep releasing new mythicals in his side's faction. And right now, I think we only have like what one in this, or maybe 2. I can't actually remember. Like Lady Mikage, oh yeah, and Toshi. And Toshi's not a arena champion, right? So yeah. Anyway, that is it from me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments what you guys think about champion unity. As usual, I've been Grim. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.